why expertise is becoming something that actually slows you down rather than accelerates you.
Well, if you think about becoming an expert in a domain, you do a general degree, then you do a master's degree, then you do a PhD. And at each point, you're narrowing and narrowing and narrowing your focus, right? So if you're doing a master's in biology, you're studying the gene sequence of one earthworm for like 5 years. And you're so deep down in the weeds, you can't see the wood for the trees. And this is the case with many of our expertise. We spend a large amount of time on a very, very narrow topic. Well, in a world where aggregate effect is changing so fast, that doesn't help you. Right? And so at Singularity, when we were accepting students, we would use what was called the Stanford T-design, where we pick people that have deep expertise in one area, so they've demonstrated rigor, academic structure, ability to think and use different frames, and then you take them across to different areas. And then breakthrough innovation always happens when you cross disparate areas, right? So what if you create a cocktail of the 10 fastest moving technologies with the global thought leaders in those spaces and point people at the biggest problems? Something interesting happens, you swirl that around. And so that's been profoundly successful in educating a class and a cadre of maybe 100,000 people around the world that have learned how to think in that way. What we're now working on is how do you now apply that to transform legacy companies, business sectors, government sectors, et cetera.